This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com. Let's talk about somebody else that we're familiar with these days who's making the news. This is from SmackDown on the 24th of September. Big Show squashed Vance Archer and Hawkins. They also squashed Archer on commentary. I don't know if this is true, but here I am presuming something Stryker said might be true. But Stryker was talking about how Archer got in the car with a WWE executive, made the executive sit in the back seat, and then spent the whole time talking about how great he was and how he was better than Shawn Michaels. As this was happening, he was being squashed in the ring. So anyway, he must have pissed off someone somewhere. Of course, we know these days on AEW, he's running roughshod over everybody and everything as the murder hawk Lance Archer. But here he's using Vance Archer. This is quite the story that you would have a commentator bury the guy like this over the air about something that feels like this is a real story being used against him. Did you hear this story? And what'd you think of the way they were handling a pretty tall guy who you would think would check all of Vince's boxes? I don't know. Feels a little weird to me. What say you?
Well, my memory about Archer is a little clouded. I remember they first saw him. And here we go. He's tall.
Right.
There's that famous quote. Damn. There's a lot of tall guys in the world. What the hell does that mean? But anyway, the guy had some talent. But as far as, this car ride that you're talking about, do you have any specifics or suspects in who actually the conversation went down with?
No, it's just written here, and even Meltzer admits that he's speculating and presuming it to be true, but it does feel totally out of left field. We've never heard anyone on commentary say anything like this before. And it does make me wonder who was it, because apparently it would have made the rounds. And again, we're jumping to conclusions here, but in theory, it would have made the rounds, the old whisper campaign, telephone, telegram, telewrestler. And then somebody on commentary feeds it to Stryker to say, feels most likely. Would you disagree?
It just seems pretty stupid and trivial if it did happen.
Right.
With a guy that's going to, maybe be a new talent for you. I don't think a conversation and a car ride would have killed it off unless the guy was really shoving it up Vince's rear end and somebody stooged it off. I would say that would be career suicide. But I think anybody else, if it really was a conversation, it's not going to be enough to just kill a guy's push and run him out the back door. I don't know on that one.
It's just fascinating because we've all been sort of, we've grown accustomed to the fact that this is such a weird, I don't know, subculture, if you will. And there's these own little sets of rules and do's and don'ts sort of unspoken. Nobody wants to quote unquote get heat. And sometimes you see something like this and you think, well, crazier things have happened, but either way, it all worked out. He's a superstar now on Wednesdays, and he's doing well. Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.